Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol CVSI. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Now, this analysis here is actually pretty tricky from a presentation standpoint, which is where I sit, because there's a whole lot of perspective that goes into it. What do I mean by that? Well, if you're a day trader and you bought right there, or maybe you bought right there, and you wanted to sell within 20 minutes after buying, then yeah, for you, the chart looks pretty bad. Now, if you care about the bigger picture of things, then yeah, I get it. Today, the price did pull back. But from the big picture, the bulls do still have an opportunity to build a higher base. And as long as you have higher bases being built over longer periods of time, that's how long-term overall trends are constructed. I'm going to be talking about things from a big picture perspective. So if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess would be you just had more of a day trading type perspective going into the chart. And the reason I would still call this very, very bullish, and I get it, that can sound crazy depending on where you bought, is because the price is still well up above this level here at $2, which going down a quick trip down memory lane, you can see on several occasions the bears have tried to press down through there. And each and every time, including earlier today, the bulls have held strong. And while I'm not saying the price is headed down here or anything, just for example's sake, let's say the price actually pulls back here, does that again, and then starts to work its way back upwards. Now, emphasis on big picture. So what would you have from the big picture perspective? Well, you'd have a set of lows right here. You'd have a set of lows right there. You'd have this set of lows down there. If you picture each of these as stair steps, then the big picture stair steps would still very clearly be going in the upwards direction. And it hasn't even gone down that far. So far, so good. It's doing a good job of holding up above the purple line right there, which is the famous 50-period simple moving average. But like I said, even if the price doesn't hold above that purple line, I'm not saying it's the end of the world or anything like that, because again, the price still has plenty of opportunity to build that higher base. Again, I'm well aware that if you bought up here as a day trader, then yeah, you couldn't care less about the $2 stair step. But that's why I try to offer up a warning that I would be talking about things from a grand scheme of things perspective. So sure that, today the price pulled back, but stop and think about that word, today, as in 1 day. Looking at multiple days, which is what we're doing here, the bulls do still have that opportunity to build a higher stair step. So that's certainly priority number one going forward. So let's see if they can get that job done or not. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.